Sorry a little bit about the quality of this video exactly. It's not quite to my par, but I just needed to get it done. Sometimes I'm like a perfectionist, and if I try to make everything too perfect, it never gets done. So today is really gonna be a rough video that I'm doing today. So thanks for your patience and understanding. And I just rolled out of bed. I haven't done anything with myself at all. I don't have any makeup on or anything. All right, so I got my new box, and let's just see the opening of it all. Wow, looks really nice. Oh, that's the, yeah, vitamin K cream. 2 masks. Same masks right there, so. Dedicated to your results. Instructions. Medicube Age-R device. Manual. Goes on. It's a lot of different things. And then there's this. Ooh. So there's a chart. These are so this is the base. I guess it just goes right on top. Doesn't actually snap on or anything. So that's kind of what it is here. It just kind of snaps. Is that to charge it? I'm just making this a very quick video because I promised that I would do this on a short that I had posted like maybe 2 or so weeks ago. So I finally got the device in, and I wanted to just tell you, just kind of do a whole review. This is a true review. I have not done anything but open the box, but I am going to be doing it on the, what is it called? The Age-R, or the Age-R Device Contour Body Shot from Medicube. If you've seen any of my other recent videos about their devices that I use, and this is the most recent one that they just came out on. And I just rolled out of bed. I haven't done anything with myself at all. I don't have any makeup on or anything. So this is really me being me. Now I don't have my mic in either because I just thought I would just make this quickly and just see how it goes. But I think what I'm gonna do just to start off and give this thing a shot would be, I think I'm gonna actually do my belly a little bit because that's usually a big spot for most people. And I just kind of thought this would be an easier way to show you how the device works. Now, just to give you an idea for the belly area, it says to use on a strong setting. I'm gonna figure out what that is. It also talks about going through all the shot places here that you can do it on. So I have the device here. Now, the one thing that I wish, it does have a bottom to it, but I wish it would kind of snap on. That's the one thing it doesn't do, is you go to lift it up or lift it out, the bottom will not stick to it. It's gonna be exposed. So that's something I wish that they did fix, or that they thought about when they designed this. So it says to use it on, you know, dry skin. Make sure that you don't have anything on your skin or anything, no lotions or anything, because that can affect what it's doing inside, because I know it's going to be doing some kind of like power in there. So now it says usually on this, like this, the stomach area, you could do it on high, or like, what do they call it? A strong mode, I guess. But they said to first start off with the low, which I would, because I don't know how it's going to feel. I know one of their devices in particular was a complete shock to me. The very first one that I showed you too, That one seemed to be extremely strong, and you really wanted to use it on a very low setting. And so this is kind of the same thing. I'm not really sure how it's going to feel. I might want to increase it as I try this the first time, but I'm definitely going to try it on the first level to just see how it goes. So yeah, so sorry, this is a little bit awkward because I can only get so far from my camera. I'll try to zoom in or show you up close in another setting, but I didn't think I'd ever really show this, but one of my problems is this area, of course, right here. I happen to have, I did have a baby 10 years ago. I have been struggling for 10 years to try to get rid of the extra fat. And so I'm going to be using, this is one of the devices I'm going to be using all over my body. All right, so the other thing that I just noticed is it has to be connected to the power source in order for it to work. I'm going to show you a little bit here. By the way, on both sides, there is a shot button as well. I don't know, it doesn't say I have to push both of them. I think it's just one of them. We'll find out. In order to turn it on, you have to hold down the power button for like 2-3 seconds. See, and it turns on. And then you'll notice here that it's on mild mode right here. And then there's the R1 and E1. I can't remember what those mean exactly right now at this moment. But to change the level, you would hit these and it would go all the way up to 5. And I'll show you in just a moment. If I want to change the mild to strong mode, I would just push the power button. I'm going to do my stomach on the strong mode as it says to, and I'm going to do it on the little level. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm kind of afraid here, so I don't know, what should I do? Should I do it here? I'm kind of afraid a little bit. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, it really does do a lot of, okay. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if you see that. I don't know if you can see it very well. It is interesting. Okay, let's try that again. It's a very interesting, sorry, I'm trying to come down. Okay. It does get warm, definitely. So it takes about like 10 seconds or something. Oh my gosh, this thing's kind of crazy. Okay. It does really suck up the skin, and you can feel it getting warm. I'll give you, let's see, I'll give you more of a, all right, so you can kind of see some of the marks here. Let's see, let's do this side. I'm going to focus a lot more on this area right here. Okay, so that is that. Maybe more right here. Let's give it a shot. So I basically just did this and a little more, obviously there. 2, 3, I did about 4 levels. Now I think what I'm going to try to do is probably do my sides right here.
That one didn't get sucked on very well. So do make sure you are flush to the skin.
Now, I do believe that this will be a good device to use in order to help reduce body fat. However, I do still think you're going to need to do a proper diet and exercise routine. My biggest problem right now is I have definitely been doing some strength training and everything, so I know I've got good muscle tone, but my problem is my time that I have to spend doing cardio. Cardio seems to take a while, and that is the thing that will actually help you lose fat. My diet hasn't really been the best right now just because of all the things I've been doing and the stress, and I've been kind of dealing with. Eventually I will get back on track, and I will use this device throughout that time in order to make it so that it's more effective and that I'll actually start seeing the body fat decrease. Now, I know some people would say, well, how do you know it's not the device, that it's not just their diet and exercise that's actually helping you lose the body fat and not the device? You know, is it something that might be a gimmick? Well, I do believe that while diet and exercise is always going to be chief to losing fat and getting into shape and things, I do still know that there are some things that can help you kind of get there a little bit faster, be used kind of like as just another treatment to really help you get there faster and be more effective. The other thing this thing is supposed to do as well is to help actually tighten the skin up a bit. So if you are losing weight, this would be something that's really good to help kind of make that skin kind of stay together rather than just get loose, especially if you have to lose a lot of body fat. If you have to lose a lot of body fat, this may not really be so much the device at this moment. This might be something where you get a little bit closer to your body fat, like when you get closer to your body weight goal. And for me, I don't weigh that much. I weigh about 120 pounds. But my body, when I had the perfect body that I was so happy with right before, like literally 2 months before I got pregnant, I weighed 108 pounds. So I tend to be kind of small. So I do have about probably a good 10 pounds or so, 10, 12 pounds to lose. But that's something that I'm going to have to do also with a little bit better on my diet. And I need to spend a little bit more time doing some sort of cardio that I have not really been able to do. But I do spend about a good 10 or 15 minutes or so doing strength training. So that's something that I figured if there's one thing I'm going to spend time on, it's going to be building muscle, because building muscle takes a lot longer to do for the body than it does losing fat. So I figured keep that going, keep that up, and I should also see a great improvement as soon as I can get more into my body fat reduction. So that was my first try using this device. I got this in the mail a few days ago, and I just was like, all right, today I gotta do a video. That's why my video is not the best, is because I just gotta get it going. So I'm sorry about the lighting, I'm sorry about the angle and everything. I just figured, you know what, I'm just gonna do this so that I can set this up. Oh, it just went off. So I put everything today was on level 1, but it was on strong mode, but everything was on level 1. So the R button stands for RF, and it improves the skin elasticity through collagen boosting and by delivering energy to the targeted areas. Then the EMS, which is the E button, it improves uneven skin texture and enhances body contour by precisely delivering energy to the targeted areas. And there's 5 levels, so I'm wondering if it could get actually quite a little bit intense. So I'm not sure. I'll figure that out as we go along. But yeah, you definitely feel suction. You definitely feel warmth when you do it quite quickly. So, and that's the warmth part is actually really good in order to, kind of warm up those fat cells to kind of release the oil and everything to help break it down. I'm going to try doing this again. These 2 being on level 2 next time, and we'll give it a shot and see how it goes.